Hey folks, how are you doing? It's nice to have you back on my YouTube channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to make money trading binary options. So do watch this video up to the end. In the description below this video, you will find a link to my Telegram channel where you can ask me any questions. Besides, you will find a link to my private Telegram channel where I share my daily trading signals. Send me a direct message in my private Telegram channel and get my personal link for PocketOption registration, which will give you a 50% bonus on your deposit. Now, let's go to PocketOption and get down to trading. I'm trading on the currency pair Canadian dollar Japanese yen. The trading amount is 6.3% of my initial deposit. Each candle on the chart is equal to 30 seconds of real time. In this trading session, I used three indicators: the downtrend channel, the Williams percent range, and the Bull's power. I opened a down trade for 1 minute with $300 in. The Williams percent range and the Bull's power indicators made me take this decision. As for the Bull's power indicator, its line was in a horizontal position and began to move down. This was a signal for me about the decrease in the strength of buyers. But the Williams percent range line came out of the overbought zone and crossed the -20 level, which was also a signal about a possible decline in price. And with such data, there could be no other solution on my part. As a result, the price moved as I predicted and I got $249. Yes, Williams percent range helps a lot in trading. Imagine it was developed in 1966 by Larry Williams, an experienced trader and technical analyst. Continuing to trade, I opened a down trade for 1 minute with $300 in. At this time, I again took into account several factors. Firstly, it is the movement of the price that could not go above the upper limit of the downtrend indicator, faced with strong resistance from sellers. Secondly, the line of the Williams percent range indicator with the rising price was in a flat position, which was a signal for me about a possible price decrease. And the Bull's power indicator line was in the same position, which in turn told me about the low possibility of price growth. As a result, $249 added to my balance. Of course, it is difficult to make a mistake when three different sources say the same thing, but remember, there is always a risk of losing a bet. And I opened a new up trade for 1 minute with $300 in. Now, my decision was influenced by resistance from buyers in the area of the average line of the downtrend indicator, preventing the price from declining. This is clearly visible on the chart by the long shadows of the candlestick that tried to fall below it. I also took into account the data of the Williams percent range indicator, the line of which, when the price were declining, was closer to the horizontal position, slightly going down, which gave me a signal about the minimal prospects for a decline in price. And again, I was not mistaken, and the $255 I received is a good proof for that. Despite the fact that the price is flat, I was able to earn. The payout percentage in the last trade increased by 2%. And what will happen next? Look, I opened another down trade for 1 minute with $300 in. It was impossible now to open this trade. After all, the price was able to drop, so much so that they broke through the lower limit of the downtrend indicator, which was already a signal of a possible continuation of the price decline. The Williams percent range indicator did not lag behind. Its line confidently moved down, entering the oversold zone, which for me also became a signal of a possible decline in price. The Bull's power indicator confirmed these signals as its line looked down, confirming the weakness of buyers. So another $255 was added to my balance. It was a small margin, but the result of the trade confirmed my prediction. Did you know that the creator of the Williams percent range indicator recommended using it on the time frames 15 minutes and higher, since the indicator can give a lot of false signals before 15 minutes? But so far, I have not noticed this problem. I opened a new up trade for 1 minute with $300 in. The trend is going down, and why did I open this trade, you may ask? It's simple. The Williams percent range indicator line was in the oversold zone and was trying to get out of it, approaching the -80 level. And this is a clear signal about the possible growth in price. The line of the boost power indicator, on the contrary, was in a horizontal position with a tendency to grow, which I defined as a sufficient force of buyers who would be able to take the price up. When these data are added together, it turns out that the price should not be growing. That's what happened, and $255 add to my account. Also, the Williams percent range indicator is most often used with a default period of 14. Also, there is always an opportunity to change it. Evaluate the work of the indicator with a different period on historical data and choose the most optimal one for your trading. I, on the other hand, continue trading and open another down trade for 1 minute with $300 in. I think it was not difficult for you to understand the reason for the decision. We look at the Williams percent range indicator. The price was growing and its line it has almost already turned down. This is the most obvious signal about a possible decline in price. The situation is similar with the boost power indicator. Despite the continued growth of price, its line took a horizontal position, which I determined as a decrease in the strength of buyers. The signals matched again, and I got $250 as a profit. I hope I explained in detail the reason for my decision, but if you still have questions, I'm always ready to answer them in my Telegram channel. In the meantime, I have opened another up trade for 1 minute with $300 in. The decision was somewhat different according to the signals from the previous one. It happens. I took into account here only the data of the Williams percent range indicator, the line of which, with a seemingly significant decline in price, was almost in a horizontal position. And I assessed the behavior of the indicator as a prerequisite for a possible increase in price. The second argument for me was a fairly strong rebound up from the local minimum of the last candle. For the price reduction, I considered temporary and expected its growth. I was not mistaken and received another $255. At this point, the trading session has come to an end, and I'm ready to recap on the results. We made 7 successful trades in a matter of 14 minutes and earned $1,773 of net profit. I'm happy with the result. Today I showed you how to combine the data from several indicators, what to pay attention to, and what these signals can mean. Without these simple things, it is hard to make a profit while keeping the risks at the minimal level. And you can do the same on your own. Be sure to try it out, but it is essential that you carefully assess the current market situation before entering a trade. I recommend you to use indicators, for this helps reduce the risk and make a profit in the long term. I would like to encourage you guys to keep trading binary options because, as you can see, the analysis techniques are super simple here. And before we say goodbye, in the description below the video you will find a link to my Telegram channel where you can ask me any question you may have. You will also find a link to my private Telegram channel there, where I share my daily trading signals. And more, if you direct message me on my private Telegram channel, you will receive a personal link to the PocketOption registration, which will give you a whopping 50% bonus to your deposit for free. Now, dear friends, this is a pretty nice offer, and I do hope you found this video helpful. Thank you for being with me all this time. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you don't miss a thing. That's about all for today. Good luck in the market. Take care, folks, and see you soon in the next video.